You are now listening to HoodCastAF, the bad boys of action figure podcasting. Join Jonathan Fallen and Cobra Dad as they shit talk some action figure related shit. Be warned that the ideas and opinions expressed are nothing more than entertainment. So fuck off and enjoy. HoodCast begins now.
Welcome to HoodCast, an episode I don't fucking know because I fucked up on the last episode releasing it.
267?
What?
267?
Nah, we're below that. It's like 259, I think. I'm guessing. It's either 259 or 260. It's somewhere around there. But the last show I didn't put up on time. I actually scheduled it for the week later. But it was up on time on Patreon. So if you're a Patreon subscriber, get on that. You know, you get this show a week early. And thanks to Mob Boss who let me know because he's religious about it, dude. He's like, hey, is there something wrong with the show? Because I know on Patreon's fine, but like I tried to play it through my Alexa and, you know, it didn't work. I'm all, Alexa's stupid. That's why. Don't have listening devices in your fucking house, dude. We know what you're up to. No, I didn't say that, but I was like, oh, I'll check into it. But I think it's fine. And no, it was not fine. And thank you, Mob Boss. I did correct that. So the show aired publicly on Friday. So a little late, but at least Patreon subscribers got it way early. So get on that. Tonight on the show, we are going to talk some tech with toys and, you know, also the action figure news and everything else. So let's fucking get into it.
Yeah.
So throughout the history of toys, action figures, whatever have you, they oftentimes reflect the times that we're in or whenever they're produced. Some are a little behind, some are a little bit ahead or ahead. A little head, just a little head, you know? Sometimes a little head will do you good.
Yeah.
Also, can they predict the future? We'll kind of discuss some of the tech and stuff that they do within storytelling and even with the manufacturing and shit like that. So, starting like earlier on, I remember Captain Power. Now, this was like you got like a videotape and you could buy the spaceships and shit like that. And on the videotape, it used like a zapper type of thing. And
that's not Captain Power.
Yeah, it is. What is it?
Captain Planet.
No. Captain Power,
Captain Power is different.
Yeah, Captain Power, it was a VHS tape, and you can buy the ships and the figures.
It came on, it was on TV, too, for a little while.
I don't know if Captain Power was on. Yeah, I think it was a cartoon for it, but this was like a live action.
VHS. Yeah. And you can block the thing so it never hits you, and you win every time.
I never did that as a kid. I liked getting hit because your guy would pop out of the cockpit and like explode.
I used to get frustrated.
Frustrated? Because you couldn't say frustrated? I couldn't either.
No, frustrated, and I'll be wanting to break the toy, and I can't really do that because we only got that shit at Christmas.
Well, the technology for that shit sucked anyway, so yeah. But Captain also, like, moving...
Wait, Captain Planet is the kids with the green dude.
With our rings combined, our powers combined, before me.
Oh yeah,
hey, that shit was that shit was with the times too, with like eco-friendly bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
Like
didn't what's his name do Don Cheeto do that shit?
There was like for whatever YouTube channel he was like Captain Planet or whatever, like the black version, and I think they made fun of him for it. Like it was a little short on YouTube. Whatever, I don't know, those funny like YouTube channels. Like there was like one popular one. I think Will Ferrell was on it. Like all kinds of shit.
Fuck yeah, I know the name. I can't fucking think of it, but
well, anyways, even moving past Captain Power and that sort of technology that kind of sucked, but it was cool. Made you want to buy it
at the time, bro.
It didn't work right though. It didn't work like like the zapper on Nintendo, you know?
Yeah.
Like Duck Hunt was the shit.
It was kind of ahead of its time, bro. Mm-hmm. Interactive. And then you didn't have to just use the VHS. You could play like laser tag with your friends.
Oh, could you? I don't remember that.
Yeah, you could do it with because my brother had the bad guys and I had the good guys. and you could play it in the room, bro. We used to always do it.
Oh, and you can hit the ship and like
You shoot at each other.
Yeah, okay, that's even more fun. I think that
was fire. That's when you don't block it.
And then the kids with no friends, they just play with the VHS tape, you know.
And then you try to take it outside at the projects, and the black kid takes it from you,
along with your bike.
Yeah,
he had a good Christmas.
Yeah, so that's always fun.
Moving forward in history, I mean, a lot of toys had like the chips built into them, so you can like hear their voices. I don't know why that was a thing, but it's just a gimmick to me. I know wrestling had it, Simpsons Playmates had it, you know, and I never used any of that shit. I don't know if kids bought that going, oh, it talks, and it doesn't really talk. I mean, it's not a pull string; it's a fucking.
Dude, all the episode 1 figures came with that.
Mm-hmm.
That was fire.
No, it wasn't. What do you need to hear it
Chisel,
for?
Come on, admit it.
Watch the fucking movie.
That was fire, bro.
No.
Dude, it takes away from the fucking plane and the imagination and shit.
It does.
Yeah, but it was kind of dope to have the little Anakin. He was like, what was it? What did he say on that chip? I'm trying to.
Shut the fuck up, Cobra.
Yeah. Well, that shit was sick. And then they did it for Force Awakens with the little thing, with the wrist thing.
Yeah, the same comm chip reader.
Yeah.
2.0.
That was whack, though.
I guess. I didn't have, I mean, I had some of those. I never used any of them. Even the wrestling ones, they made all the wrestling figures that could come on the stage and it would play like their music or something. Yeah, Titantron stage.
My son has that.
Yeah, I never did that either. It was just stupid.
That was like back in the day when they had the talking baseball. There were baseball cards you would put in the player, and they had records on the back.
Oh,
and it would give you the shit about the baseball player.
Yep.
Yeah.
It had a little clear lid. It was blue.
Yeah, exactly. Fold it. Yeah.
That was Armatron days.
Even fast forwarding a little bit to 2011, and this is Cobra's joint. You know, the early use of the NFC, that stands for near something communication. So it's like, it's basically Skylanders. It's just got to be near or touching or something like that, and it communicates with like a video game. Yeah, but I think Skylanders was the first to do it.
It did. They were first, and then Amiibos came, and then it was Infinity, and then Dimensions, and that really just killed the game for Activision.
I mean, they're still selling Amiibos in like Target and shit, right? And
Amiibos, because Activision isn't a huge company like Nintendo, where they just produce video games, and like they had the contract by Toys for Bob, so they're paying another company as well. While Nintendo, that's their IP, they're still functioning. You know, they get billions a year. They can afford to keep putting out Amiibos. You know.
Sure. I mean, somebody's buying them. I mean,
they
still see them in stores.
Yeah, they still. I used to be Amiibo king.
Like even Mattel nowadays, like they announced they're partnering with OpenAI to produce some sort of smart toys, and I wonder what that is. Like I really don't care, but I mean AI can be dangerous, it can be good, you know. And for toys, it's probably
can't wait
good.
for the first kid to get killed, bro.
Yeah, right. Fucking live action Megan doll. Well, I think grown ups.
I can't wait, dude.
Everyone,
they're gonna think it's the great idea to make a Chucky, and it's really gonna Chucky a motherfucker.
Right. Well, you have this set to evil. That's the problem. You know.
Yeah, you gotta flip it back, bro.
You're right.
You got it set to kill.
But yeah, like the OpenAI. Yeah, I'm not so sure about. I don't know how. Like they probably use that for like certain machines, like even using for technology for building action figures, you know, like the face scans and shit like that. You know, that's all come a long way, even though it has its downfall because it ain't fucking fully there all the time, you know. Sometimes hand painting and hand sculpting is just a lot better. Sometimes it's not. Yeah,
it's crazy how you can have one figure that the fucking face is a dead-on match, and the next one is completely off using the exact same technology.
Right. And it's like not even like that much of a character like difference on some of them. It's like this dude like looks, they can't get a Bret Hart face to save their fucking life. Every one of them is Bret Hart. You know, like come on. They had it right when they were sculpting it, you know, back in like Jax and shit like that. They can't just do that. Just pay one guy to sculpt a Bret Hart. I don't need any more Bret Harts.
Yeah. Bret Hart. Yeah, hey, all right there, guy.
Bret Hart.
Way to catch up on the joke, fucker.
He's a legend in the action figure community, Bert. Yeah.
Wow, he's very nice.
But even like toys
Who's
were
the top and the bottom, man?
For what? Owen hit the bottom.
No, Bert and Ernie.
He went from the top to the bottom.
Bert and Ernie. Yes. I'm going to say Bert is the top. But you know, some of those mean asshole dudes, they probably could be bottoms, but I don't know, man. He's too like straight edge and forward. He probably gives it instead of takes it. Ernie's a little too fun, you know. He could probably do both. Why not do both?
I think I gotta say, bro. I think Bert has the pointy head, right?
Yeah.
The cone head, yeah.
That dude's hung like a motherfucker, bro. And he's pounding the shit out of Ernie, bro.
It's kind of like the Oddfellows, like, or any sort of sitcom where two dudes live together. There's the straight man, or a comedy team. You know, there's the straight man, and then there's like the funny guy. You know.
What's that one show? Living Strangers or
Perfect Strangers?
Perfect Strangers.
Those guys were fucking butt plugs too.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when they opened the doors and they both hit each other? You know, that was great. It was great comedy. Okay. Oh, wait. Is that the same show? I think it is. Yeah. That song fucking rules, though. The Perfect Strangers song.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hella power metal. I forget how it goes, but I used to really like just the song and then not watch the show.
Standing tall?
Yeah. Standing tall on the edge of something. Yeah, something like that.
On the wings of our dreams.
Yeah. Right. Even toys had some like narrative prophets, you know? Like the G.I.JOE Eco Warriors. Ahead of its time, kind of. I mean, I think that came out in like 90, 91. And I mean, they were stupid. I didn't like any of them. All that fucking plasma shit. But it was
just like now. Fuck those guys.
Right.
How dare you?
All that eco shit.
No one likes them.
Same with Captain Planet. That's like down the same line. I guess like a little different would be Toxic Avenger. You know, because that was based off horror movies. Kind of horror. It was a horror movie. Yeah. They're making a new one too. It's supposed to come out soon. But even like the Kenner Aliens. 92 that came out. Way years like after the movie. But they had like expanded lore and shit like that.
Yeah, they had the like Rhino ones and Scorpion ones.
Yeah, and they were like directed at kids, even though adults bought them too.
Yeah.
So I think that
they
kind
got
of
a bunch of those on card at my favorite all-time favorite, one of the best toy shops in the East Bay. Matter of fact, the number one toy shop in the East Bay, 1100 Contra Costa Boulevard. Lot of gold. Why don't you come on down?
The littlest toy shop that tried so hard, but it has a HoodCast cabinet.
Hey,
so check it out.
And
you guys need to come down. You guys need to come down because Cobra can't.
Please go buy some, would you?
Yeah. Cobra's been banned from the store, so.
Yeah, I don't know what else about fucking technology and toys or ahead of their game. I don't know. I had AI print me out a bunch of shit, and most of it I don't even know. Like it talks about Micronauts, modular design that inspired Transformers and Lego style thinking. Never even heard of Micronauts. I don't think.
Oh, good.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Came out in 1976. This is what ChatGPT said. And then
yeah, you can never trust that shit.
Modulock from Masters of the Universe. Is that a character? Encourage do-it-yourself mashups and character creation. I can see that with just normal Masters
like
of
this
the
in the
Universe.
background.
You
What
can
the
just switch
fuck
the
is it
armors
with
and
you?
shit, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah, there were already other figures like that. Were fucking Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah,
You
right.
could swap shit around. That shit been around forever. Nobody.
And the original came with just a fucking. I mean, it didn't come with anything but the parts. You have to use a real potato.
Yeah.
These kids had imagination back then, you know.
And even better, Skylanders Swap Boys, an all-time fucking classic.
Oh my god. Look, I was surprised that ChatGPT like gave me this topic and then like printed out something on Skylanders. I'm like, you motherfucker. How did Cobra impregnate ChatGPT?
Yeah.
How did he infiltrate fucking AI?
I don't
Toys
know.
for Life, Toys for Life, and Toys to Life. Bro, I even AI they had to use AI had to study me just to finish its programming, bro.
This is what I think of ChatGPT.
Go on, smile, you cunt.
Fucking motherfucker. I tried to cheat a show and it's stupid. I fucking hate it. Fuck ChatGPT. I can't even say it because
See?
look, I like
Hey,
just normal
yeah.
fucking action figures. I don't need technology. I don't need gimmicks, although I do like some gimmicks, but I don't need fucking action. I just need cool
What
shit.
about Teddy Ruxpin? That was kind of
We don't want this to turn into the weekly habit, all right? So
You mean the award-winning Weekly Habit?
The award winning for the least amount of views.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's the MVP and the not really MVP.
the LVP.
Yeah, yeah, the LVP.
If there was an award called the Dummy, you would have won it.
And if there was an award for got your ass kicked in my front yard, you would have won it.
Dude, we went over this a million times. You know I slipped, and you still fucking time out every second. That's not how you win a fight. You can't call timeout. That's not even in the rule book.
Yeah, well, we'll whenever you're ready, bro.
Your manager has to throw in the fucking towel or wait for the round to end, and you did neither.
Bro, your old lady was crying like Adrian.
She wasn't, though. She was laughing.
She was screaming and laughing.
Whatever.
And fucking Shonda's running out of the way because we were fucking stumbling around the whole place.
My slip is considered your win in your life. I'll let you have it, dude. You can have that, and you can live happily ever after.
if you need that so bad, it's yours.
Your so-called slip, in your opinion, was actually a calculated move by me, and everybody knows it. So I'll take the win.
That's why you do every single episode of the Weekly Habit on that, and you throw up the little meme that you got of us, which kind of shows my butt crack. Yeah,
I gotta take my wins where I can.
right, and then reproduce them. Look what I did
Yeah,
again.
all the times.
Remember when I did this?
One,
I swear this is an action figure podcast and not an AI generated bullshit. No, actually, I just said ChatGPT or AI, just mimic a HoodCast show. That's what you're listening to right now. We'll get to the real show during the action figure news. You guys just got schooled. Skybangers are awesome. See, they know. Let's get to the action figure fucking news.
Dr. Killamoff, the evil alien who wants to pollute the whole world. Triceratops with motorized walking action.
Fucking eco shit.
Good news, everyone! With figures and battle gear, each sold separately.
If you want this show on time or way early than the normal cast that is populated on every podcast network and YouTube, then join the Patreon. Because you get this show early and you get bonus shows. You get the after show, which we talk a gang of shit. Shit that we can't say here. I mean, Cobra drops the N-bomb constantly, and it is hilarious every fucking time. So you got to get
No,
that.
we put an end to the era, remember?
Yeah, I know. But you can still listen to past episodes and really.
Oh,
have a
well,
good
yeah.
chuckle.
That's full of N-bomb goodness. Yeah. Well, bouquet of N-bombs.
But anyways, the Patreon's either you can do the $1 and listen to the past stuff when you only get 6 months. You don't get the recent stuff, but You can also pay the $3 and get everything for free, or the $5 with stickers. There's multiple shit. You can check it out. Just go to this week in the news. Surprises me every time, even though I'm the one pressing the button. Doesn't matter. Let's go with JFS Toys, and we know that they are doing the old Detroit, Villains of Old Detroit, RoboCop shit, and they're, I think, a UK company. But they teased a Emil Antonowski. They showed his melted hand. So they're doing a one-off figure, not part of the group. They're eventually going to show off a melted guy at the end. You know, when he's like, oh, help me. That'll be awesome.
mean, are these how they really look?
Those are like the prototypes that they show off, yeah.
They're kind of fire.
They look like NECAs. Real NECAs.
Bitches leave. He got the broken glasses and the blood. That's fire.
Yeah, I bought two of him. I might sell one in the shop, you know, just load it eventually, or, you know, sit on it for a while.
You got the Asian guy and shit.
Yeah, the Asian guy even signed some if you bought the full wave. If you bought the first 100 sets, then you got Kentwood Smith or whatever, Kurtwood Smith. He signed his figure or something like that. Yeah, but I missed out on that. I didn't buy the full wave anyways. It's just too expensive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these would be fire to have on display.
Oh, yeah. You have to get a Kurtwood, though.
They got the brother.
Let's go on with
They even got the guy that really doesn't say shit.
There's the guy who's a bad guy in everything. He's there.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. I think he's in like Die Hard and he's in like everything as a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a really good henchman, and sometimes like he's got some talking roles.
He dies well.
He does. Let's go with the Hasbro Ghostbusters. So they showed off the figures for their rooftop showdown scene, and this time all the Ghostbusters come with like the plasma rays that come out and shit like that instead of just Winston. But the set, like, they have a little bit of different faces. So that's the only thing different on the set.
Not good.
Yeah, well, the one that's really bad is Venkman. Peter Venkman, Bill Murray.
Yeah, Venkman is horrible.
It's the worst, dude.
That one doesn't look like him.
Doesn't look like him at all.
And neither does the homeboy. Yeah, these look like shit.
But I mean, I guess like if you did collect the original wave, you can just replace the heads with the other heads because they do look better. But I mean, the old ones still aren't great, anyways.
Venkman looks so stupid, bro. He got the little rock eye and eyebrow thing.
Cobra, you need faster internet to keep up with the conversation.
What?
Yeah, we're already talking about Skybangers and shit, dude. You missed out.
Yeah. Fuck. You're still looking up the pictures of the fucking Ghostbusters. Damn.
Did it lag or something?
No, yeah, I just showed my cock. And dude, everyone cheered. We went live for a second.
I've been wanting to see that thing since I met you.
Next up, speaking of now it's big. Now
watch how big it just got.
Giant. McFarlane.
It was big,
and speaking of
giant.
Now it's big. It's even bigger in her hands.
I'm gonna let her hold it.
Godzilla versus Superman. He did show that off, and of course you get a Superman 7-inch figure and another Godzilla that's a little bigger.
He really trying to push that shit, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you read the comic, and you even get a tiny Superman with it, so
yeah,
you can have it.
The comics, but it's actually DC. No, it's Justice League versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
Versus Kong.
Yeah. Okay. And the comic book was good, right?
The comic's good, and they just started another part. There's like part 2 to it. Came out last week.
Well, McFarlane's got like a little bit less of the year to produce all these DC figures. He's probably allowed to put out what he's already said he's going to, past the 26 year. But he's moving into other things like Diablo 4 with Lilith. He showed that off, and it looks like it's posable arms instead of just a fucking statue like he's been doing with Diablo. He also showed off his Mortal Kombat figures, the early editions from Mortal Kombat 1. So he showed off Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and those look pretty dope. I'll definitely pick those up. Just because, like, you can't get the Storm Collectibles ones without spending a grip. Like, these will be fine, you know?
You know what? McFarlane don't give a fuck. If he lost the license to DC, let's be honest. Throughout the years, he ain't went nowhere. He's gonna be alright.
No, and he's gonna get other lines and shit, and find other ways to, like, because he's doing all them statues and shit. People are buying those statues.
Yep, they are.
I don't know why. I mean, they're
not bad.
They're okay. They're hit or miss, though.
They're hit or miss, yeah.
I guess for statue collectors and people who collect comic books, they don't necessarily need figures all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, and they're affordable instead of like a Hot Toy statue or one of those hella expensive shits.
Yeah.
And because of the reference to the comic books, they're pretty fire.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because they try to redo, like, or make it look like the cover of certain
like the Hulk
books.
one is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think the two Spideys are all right. There's a Green Goblin that's not bad. There's a Wolverine. The Jim Lee Wolverine in the brown suit is pretty good.
And the Cyclops, he needs to finish that full Jim Lee X-Men.
Why not?
Page, you know?
Yeah.
He also showed off a Fallout from the video game T-60 Power Armor that's articulated this time. Not like his statuesque shit that he had out for a little bit that was from the show. So that's cool that he's doing like the Fallout figures, because the only person who did them before was Funko, and those were kind of shit.
You know, we talked about Joe for Hose, and now you're talking about Fallout, and that reminds me of a hoe I had.
Oh,
I used to call her Fallout because
no.
after two pumps, the pussy falls out.
Oh, that's gross. I thought like maybe she got a little bit too wet and it was just you just fall out, you know? You ever slip out?
No.
It's like slipping.
The first two pumps are nice and tight, and then the rest, the walls just drop.
I don't like a big mess. I get grossed out. Especially if it's too slippery. Yeah.
Too slippery.
Jesus, what the? No.
What are you talking about? I need it nice and slippery, bro.
Yeah, but too slippery is too slippery.
Too slippery.
That's gonna be my new
is that
rap
slippery?
name.
Yes.
This is too slip.
Like, hey, baby, you're too wet. Come on, bro.
Right? No, I don't. I don't verbally complain. Like, I don't put on my fucking Karen wig and go, "Can I speak to your manager?"
You just bottle it up inside.
Yeah.
He's like spill on aisle 3.
Nah, I just lose my erection and just keep trying.
This summer, when the pussy's too wet, starring.
Boy, you've taken that joke to new levels and
I'm
killed
gonna
it.
have to kill it tonight. The end of an era too. The Rob Schneider era.
Thank God.
Next up, NECA. So they showed off some San Diego Comic-Con shit. Glow Bride of Frankenstein. Who gives a fuck? Wow, it glows in the dark. That's new technology, and it's a fucking
I
gimmick.
never really liked that movie.
They also, speaking of something nobody really wants, Surf's Up Chuck. So Chucky, he's on a surfboard. He's got good guy arm floaties and sunglasses. I've never seen this in a movie or in a show.
Bro.
What the fuck is this? Like, I like the box art. The box art looks pretty crazy. Like, it's probably...
I think they just gave up, bro. They're just like, you know what? We just need the money, and we're gonna put out every scene Chucky ever.
This is not even from anything. Why not just have...
It's multiverse Chucky. You never know.
Well, the creator of Chucky is gay. Why don't they have gay Chucky? You know, rainbow flag Chucky. You know,
Why not Jokerize him?
Yeah, Jokerize Chucky.
That's awesome.
The Chucky that laughs.
Cum guzzling Chucky, and he burps. You think people would buy that just because it's disgusting? Comes with like a package of slime.
No, it'd be too slippery.
Yeah, too slippery. Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. No.
The pussy's so wet, my dick got soft. That's one of the gayest shits I ever heard in my life.
You don't know my problems?
Yeah, you're half a fag.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The good half.
Like, I like it nice and dry like a butthole.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying, bro? Buttholes don't lube. He
Look,
likes that shit.
I like a little bit of struggle, you know? Hey,
You like it when the guy runs from you, huh?
I like to earn it.
Yeah.
Also with NECA, they are teaming up with the Jason universe. So the guys who own Jason, who won the lawsuit and everything like that, are joining forces. So we're going to see that new shitty design of Jason made into a figure with the shitty looking mask. It's like the shittiest looking Jason mask I ever seen. It's
All
fucking
this shit
awful.
is played out, bro.
What do you're not a fan of Jason anyways.
You gotta admit,
I'm not.
You gotta admit it's fucking overkill every year. Jason this, just in that.
No.
Mike Myers this, saw that fucking screen.
You don't like horror.
Oh.
You don't like horror, Mr. fucking Ross Con Star Wars shit.
I love horrors.
Oh my god. Yeah, really slippery horrors, just slipping around.
Yep.
I like Fallout horrors, like not Fallout Boy. I like Fallout horrors.
Yeah. But anyways, like it's about like, so they're gonna do the Peacock show. Speaking of cock, yeah.
No, did you?
So it's like we haven't had a Jason film anything for a long fucking time. So people are wanting it. We had the video game, that was about it.
Speaking of horror, bro, you guys got to check out that fucking Predator animated shit. That motherfucker
I watched it.
that shit is fire beginning to end.
It was good. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't like the design of the Predators though. Well, I mean, certain ones. Like, I just thought, like, you know, I don't like the big buff Predator with a tiny head. That looked stupid to me.
That one's a little overkill. That was like a Hulk one.
Yeah.
But that fucking pilot one, the bald one with the one eye,
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
that was sick, dude. Bro, that shit was pretty damn impressive, man.
So, spoiler alert, they had, at the end, the Predators collect killers, and they kind of freeze them in time. And at the end, they're porting off all these killers and shit like that they have frozen in time. And then one of them, it zooms in, and it's like Naru. Is it Naru?
Yes.
Yeah. So from
At
Prey.
the end, it
Yeah.
dies it in, yeah.
So we know they're going to make a bunch more of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's cool. Like, at least they're doing something with Predator other than, you know.
And remember, so he has the musket too. That Predator had the
Yeah.
musket.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Gave him the musket. I'm like, oh shit! It's got the name plate on it too.
Yep.
That was.
And
that
then
was
the
awesome.
fucking when it pans by and you see the chick and she's in the spray thing, I'm like, melts my head, bro.
So it's not the same. It's not a musket. It's a fucking. What do you call it?
It is a musket.
It's not a
A
musket.
blunderbuss.
It's not a blunderbuss. It's one of those. You know, the handguns. What do you call them?
Was it a flintlock?
Flintlock.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what it was. And it's not. I don't know if it can't be the same flintlock that they give to Donnie Glover.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the whole concept, asshole.
Yeah. So it is, because the same one in Prey or
The
whatever.
one she got from the fucking hunters, and then obviously she gets captured. They take it from her, and then somewhere down the line they give it to fucking Danny Glover.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, because I'm thinking that Donald Glover happened, like, you know, after Naru and all that shit, but then before all this new Predator shit, the animated killer. Killer.
Danny Glover's got to be after.
Yeah. But we don't know what time these people are in, where they're all
It
fighting.
did, yeah, you do. It shows each year.
No, I know, but when they're all fighting on the Predator planet or wherever they're
Right,
at.
yeah, they don't say, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
They don't say what time it is.
You got to assume it's kind of, it would, well, you know they do, because, no, you're right. I was going to say it would be in the 40s like the World War guy, but they were all brought together in cryo, so yeah.
Yeah, but did the World War II like kid wake up from cryo? We don't know that. Did it show him wake up? Because I was making food too.
It had to be because they were all three on the ship together. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but they
saying?
could have just brought him. You know, you never know.
Right, they could have just captured him.
Anyways, let's move on to Syndicate Collectibles. So they showed off their next Double Dragon, and this is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So Double Dragon Jeff. My name is Jeff. It's
My name, yeah.
When are they ever gonna really drop a toy though?
They're on Big Bad Toy Store.
Did they come out with the True Romance and shit?
I'm not sure. Like those look shitty to me, anyways. They're not fully detailed.
But there's a James Gandolfini, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Nah, I don't care. I don't like. They're not
It's because
articulated
it doesn't have a dry butthole. Oh,
not dry enough. Yeah, not dry enough. But yeah, like so, he's the green dude. He comes with some barrels, some knives, a bat. You know, it's Jeff.
Yeah.
Never knew a lot of their names, but they need to make they have some weird names, like the bad guys, like the big globulous looking dude. He looks like a big ass fucking clay dude.
Yeah. Is Double Dragon in the same universe as Final Fight?
It seems like it. It's like the same story, right?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Could be. Like, are they both made by Capcom or Acclaim? I don't know. What's Double Dragon made by?
Acclaim, I think.
Acclaim. I don't know.
I don't think it. We'd have to Google that.
Yeah. And I don't have my AI chat open, to fuck up the show.
Yeah.
And Cobra's computer is going to take 3 years to fucking get the info, so.
Shut the fuck up. What do we want to know?
He just missed my dry butthole. Like, he just lagged too hard, dude.
Yeah.
Who made Double Dragon, Acclaim or Capcom?
AI is going to go, not you, motherfucker. Oh my god, your AI is so slow.
Technos Japan.
Techno. Yeah, Techno. I know Techno.
Yoshi
Okay.
Kishimoto.
Yeah, Yoshi Kishimoto, of course.
Why don't you go on over to China, visit the motherland?
Yeah. What'd you say about my mama?
Next up, WWE. So they put out their Monday Night Wars Series 8, and that's Brian Pillman, which looks fucking dope as shit. The Shark, WCW Shark, and he has the Chase with like painted beard and shit. The American Badass Undertaker, which we've been needing one of those. Not that we need another Undertaker,
a good one, too,
but
please.
Like with the blue shirt and the trench coat. Yeah, this is fire.
Yeah. And a good bike, not the little kids kind of bike.
Well, they're not going to put out a bike yet. I mean, who knows? You can just buy one of them, And Eric Bischoff with gray hair, so his WWE version. And the Build-A-Figure is Michael Cole. So this whole wave I'll get just to get the Michael Cole, and the rest of the figures are pretty cool.
Bischoff, why not?
Yeah. I mean, I have like the NWO Bischoff, and that's like the perfect one to me. But they also have a Cena 3-pack, which is his generation through wrestling. Like Ruthless Aggression Cena, like when he first showed up. Not in his little tidy whities, but he's got like the red open shirt and shit like that. The Word Life Cena, and then the Now You Don't See Me Cena. So this will be showing up probably
at Word Life joint with the chain, bro.
I mean, you can find like the other figures that are just like it.
With the jorts.
Yeah. Next up, Marvel Legends. So for San Diego Comic-Con, they showed off their Gamerverse Savage Lands 3-pack with Rogue, Sauron, and Shauna. I think this pack looks cool. I don't know why it's Gamerverse. Were they in the game?
It looks cool, but those are just repurposed figures.
Yeah, but the Rogue, what is that reused from? That's new. New head sculpt and everything. Even though the head sculpt looks like not like Rogue. Looks like some porn star or something. But I do like the Rogue. I think you can change his head.
Like porn star, bro.
Dude, it doesn't even look like Rogue. Look at her big ass lips. She looks sloppy, dude. She looks a little too juicy, right?
This isn't.
She needs to be less slippery.
And also, like Shauna.
Is it Rogue or it's this other bitch?
So there's Shauna the She-Devil. That's the blonde girl.
Yeah, there's a 3-pack of that too, though.
Yeah,
I'm seeing images of that.
They come together.
No, it's Sabu, Yama, and Kazar.
What?
The images I'm seeing is Sabu, Shama, and Bizarre.
What the fuck are you? Who's Sabu? The wrestler?
That's the tiger from Savage Land.
Oh, no. You're looking up. That's an old fucking 3-pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, get with the times. Where are you?
God damn, man. This is an action figure podcast. Know what the fuck's going on,
Yeah,
please.
dude. Like, follow shit on Instagram so you at least see it. You know.
I'm gonna fucking slap the shit out of you, Chisel.
A lot of people are saying they'll just wait for this set to show up at RossCon. You know.
I mean, it looks dope.
You haven't even seen it, motherfucker.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh,
Dude, his internet just fucking loaded.
I like the outfit definitely, but that head, her lips look like she got some Botox.
yeah.
Yeah, they're too juicy.
She's sloppy, dude. She's sloppy. I mean, I'd still put it in the work.
She got Fallout lips.
Fallout lips. They just nope. Like the Beetlejuice. Yeah. Lastly, let's go to Star Wars.
You can make these two scissors though. That's fire.
You can do that with any Marvel Legend or any figure you want, really. It's true.
But it's Savage Land scissoring.
Sand scissoring. Like they got sand in their JJs.
Right.
Yeah.
And you gotta, when you scissor in the Savage Land, you gotta be really careful because you can get ate by a T-Rex. So you gotta scissor and move, you know.
Well, you can just cut off a tooth from a saber-tooth tiger and just use that to, like, you know, find the magic spot, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Just scratch the itch.
Yeah, it's got the sharp edge so you can, like, size it to the butthole and then you push it in to open it up. See,
Of course, you would do the butthole first.
you got a lot to learn. Dude, because we don't get to go there that often.
Well, according to you, you're there all weekend.
No. I mean, it's okay. It does take a lot of work.
It's okay. It's all right.
Sometimes
I like that one, bro. Passive aggressively.
Sometimes,
you know,
sometimes it's like pounding sand. You can feel a little grit, you know.
right.
When people say pound sand, I think twice. You know, I'm like, oh, that means go away.
Just gotta be careful, you might start a fire.
Just don't tell me to kick rocks because that's different, you know.
Right. If it's a hairy butthole too, you gotta be careful because them embers be sparking.
I don't know what you're talking about, but speaking of embers and fiery planets, like what's it, Muffstar?
Mustafar.
I like Muffstar.
Muffstar. Yeah.
I want to go to that galaxy, bro.
Bro, that's where Darth Vader was made. You know why his head is shaped like a penis?
Yeah, Muffstar.
Dude, he basically died and was reborn again a Muffstar.
Yeah, R269.
Yeah.
But yeah, Star Wars had some
CP on me, throw.
some SD Comic-Con shit, like the battle on Muffstar, whatever they call that, with Obi-Wan and Anakin.
He walking funny because of the big dildo.
But I mean, look, when a motherfucker loses like a leg and an arm, you know, or all of them, and a wife, you know, it's like,
that old chestnut.
but he doesn't. Wait, he does know that he had a baby in there, right?
And he technically, no, he thinks he only had the one. He thinks the baby's died, I think.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
Yeah.
Can they, like, the back tank can regrow some stuff, but it can't regrow a whole limb. Can it
I don't
regrow?
think it
No. It can only heal.
Yeah.
It can't regenerate. It can only heal.
Okay.
Yeah, and don't trust any of those porn side pills. They don't make your dick bigger.
They don't. They just really fuck with your brain and, like, you get all wiry.
I'm not speaking from experience, and I'm not pissed.
Yeah.
You said I gained 3 inches.
What do you think of this 2-pack with, like, the surfboard that they're on? And
I really like it. One of the things I never got was the episode 3 playset for Mustafar. That's one of the things I want to get. I really like this. You know, it comes with both figures, and both those figures are going to be released later.
it's something new, though, the playset itself, you know?
It is. It is. You'll be able to get both the figures later by themselves, but you're not going to get all the extra stuff with them. You're not going to get the platform, all the accoutrements. You're not going to get I don't think you'll get the fucking the clashing effect for the blade, for the sabers, or the ones that make it look like they're in motion.
Yeah, I like the clashing effect. That's pretty fucking cool because I haven't seen that yet.
So, no, it's really good. I'm definitely gonna get 1 or 2 or 6 or whatever. So we'll see.
I'm gonna wait till Roscon.
Yeah,
I'm crossing my
good
fingers.
Luck.
Yeah, probably
Cobra will never get one of these.
No.
So he can just come to my house and look at it.
Like, hey, Cobra, you want to come see my Muff Star?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what a Muff Star is a hairy butthole. That's what it is.
Yeah, no. Muff Star is like a liquid planet. The Bloodhole planet is Tatooine, where all the sand is.
Oh. Yeah. That's where you pound sand. And they're like, hey, we don't like your kind here. What? Don't call me a sand pounder? Also with Star Wars, for the Vintage Collection, they had the Vader's TIE Fighter, which is just called the Advanced TIE Fighter.
Yep, that one. It comes with the carded figure, but the carded figure, it's got different artwork on it, but it still has the same number as the regular release figure in Vintage Collection. They're both number 336, but one of them has, the purple background behind the bubble and different artwork, and the other one has like the orange, behind it, and the I think the traditional picture of him from Star Wars. So
have they already made his TIE Fighter in Vintage Collection yet, or no?
No, they haven't. The TIE Fighters that got released in Vintage Collection, they were the black ones.
Yeah.
But they were just straight copies of the ones that came out for like the Clone Wars, had the really big, like 11-inch wings on them.
Yeah.
But the wings on those fucking sucked. They constantly pop off.
Isn't that one of the
terrible design?
You press the button and they pop off, though, right? Is that a thing?
But they never really stood on.
Yeah, they didn't stay on. It was just a horrible design. A lot of people
they would just
actually
easily slip out.
It could be, yeah. They were way too slippery.
Yeah.
So
the wings would just pop off.
Too much
viscosity. They would pop off and the cockpit would fall out.
Oh man, yeah. Like Captain Power, dude. He's just fucking shut off. He's like, I'm fucking out of here. I'm done.
Yeah.
I heard something else about Star Wars. Like they're certain packs, they're just gonna release them on normal cards now or something. Like
so for a while, yeah, they were doing like the deluxe vintage collections. They were putting them on these oversized cards, like the Mandalorian that came with the spiders, Cobb Vanth. They all came on these bigger cards.
Oh yeah,
and they did it with the Hammerhead figure, and that kind of sucked. Everyone's like, dude, you're making everything in a 6x9. Why change it up for these couple ones? You can't get protectors for them or anything like that.
So this is because people were complaining and they like finally heard something,
Yeah, they finally listened to one thing. Of all the things to complain about and fix, that's the one thing they're gonna fucking take care of now.
Because they have the cards available. They're like, we can do that.
It literally changes nothing. So, except they can't, a bigger card, we could charge more money for it now.
Right.
Which is bullshit.
And it could take up more space in the Walmart, or the Target.
Exactly.
And we can have more peg room.
So.
Nobody wants.
Yeah, dude, they also had they announced 3 regular figures and then 3 of the holiday figures for Halloween.
Oh, yeah. One of them was that shitty Royal Guard that glows, and it looks like shit. What the fuck is that?
They took a Royal Guard, made him white, and made him glow in the dark. And then, then they made like a mummy-looking
Stormtrooper,
clone trooper from they used the one from Ahsoka. One of those.
Cool
And then
like
Yes, it
The,
would, but it looks like shit.
yeah, actually the Asajj Ventress they made look like the witch isn't that bad. I was like, that one actually kind of fucking works.
I mean, it works because like Asajj is bald, and then
Yeah.
the witch in the new like fucking Wizard of Oz bullshit that's out now, like where the kids are singing the songs,
Yeah.
like it looks like that girl who plays the witch.
the stupid shit where the actress the fucking
Yeah.
stupid actress cries in the interviews, and the other dumb bitch,
Right?
like it's like, oh, you're so great, I love you.
And that fucking song,
Yeah.
and she's like singing that. I don't know how the song goes. I forget, but she's like, and all the kids.
So, and what's weird about these ones, there's no pre-orders.
Because they're exclusive to, I don't know. No, I don't know.
So, the witch is Amazon and Fan Channel, and then the ghost, the Royal Guard, that's going to be a Target, and then the mummy one is going to be a Walmart
Okay.
exclusive. So
People do like the Halloween and Christmas figures, though. There is collectors of these.
I have all the Christmas ones. I haven't put them out yet. I actually plan on doing it this next Christmas. Actually, fucking decorating.
I have the Jewy Boba Fett. I thought that one was cool. I always pictured him a Jew, before he took off his helmet. I'm like, oh.
Boba Fett's like, give me back my armor. What's up with people taking your armor these days?
Right. He's a fucking Indian giver,
That's my fucking Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah.
So they also had the Barris Offee figure.
Another terrible name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You make up a Star Wars name.
the figure doesn't look too bad. Then we're getting a Jedi Temple Guard.
Is that something new?
The white one that I keep talking about?
So the Jedi Temple Guard, there's only been one figure of it made before, and it was in the Rebels line in 3 3/4.
Ah.
And that's a very hard one to get.
The white guard, right?
White and gold, yeah.
Oh.
And he's got the yellow double-sided lightsaber.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really good figure.
Oh,
It looks really good. It's got soft goods. That's gonna be a tough one to get, I think.
Is it going to be in the black box, though?
Yes.
Is it exclusive to somewhere, or is it just wide release?
No, that one is just a regular release.
Wow.
Nothing special about it. So, also they've got the Ronin figure.
Okay.
That it looks
That
to
one,
me.
actually, like I like how the clothes can flip up, and you can do all kinds of like weird like poses with the clothes themselves. I don't know if they're plastic molded, but like they have him in action pose, and his clothes are floating in the wind. It looks like, and then when he's just standing, they're not. So I'm like, how does that work?
Yeah, you don't really get to see, but that one's going to be, that's an Amazon and Fan Channel exclusive.
Yeah.
So, one thing with all these, figures being announced, the price is back down to $24.99.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Even Entertainment Earth this week lowered all of their prices back down to, regular $24.99 for Black Series and $16.99 for Vintage Collection. So,
Hey, Mr. Chicken, is Jonathan a fag? Really?
Oh, he said
And
fuck
you
you.
saw him where? And what was he doing? Really?
Hey, stop choking your chicken, bro, to make him talk. Dude, and like he's not really choking it, he's just kind of shaking his chicken a little bit. I don't know if that's a term.
He's waving it at Jonathan.
He's plumping it up right in front of me.
Yeah.
I wasn't really choking it. I was kind of just,
Let me see his egg maker.
Yeah.
I mean hers.
His foot,
little girl.
her foot is stuck in Cobra's belt loop. Hold on.
Nah, in my boot. There's a chicken in my booth.
All right.
Yeah. Dude, hold on. There was one more thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yo.
Dude, it was the Snow Trooper 4-pack.
Oh.
So, in Vintage Collection.
Oh, Vintage.
Oh, a bunch of Klansmen, huh?
Yep, exactly.
That's cool.
So, yeah, and they look like they're all the same. Normally, they give you a 4-pack. There's one that's a little different. I didn't notice anything different about these. Like, there'd be one that has, like, some kind of markings on it, like
general
or some shit.
Something,
So,
right?
nothing really. But I mean, by the time you guys hear this, it will be too late. But a bunch of the stuff that they had put up,
I already came.
yeah, a bunch of the stuff they had put up before that sold out really fast. Like we had talked about the Cantina Adventure set.
Yes,
that thing sold out in like 15 minutes last time.
Oh wow!
As well as the Stormtrooper 3-pack. Those both go back up for pre-order on Monday. So hopefully I'll be able to get some this time.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
And some meaning a case.
Hey, you got to make your money back,
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Like if you're collecting, buy multiples if you can, and then flip it so you get it for free, Like people hate flippers, but that's the way you have to collect nowadays. And you have to not buy other things and concentrate on one thing,
Dude, my chicken likes how much I stroke it. It came back in.
Stop turtling that chicken, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Cobra's got a turtle also. He can have the fight.
I have a lot of fun over here.
Dude, turtle versus chicken. Hummer slam.
Oh, on the wrestling match, right?
And like just put them in like a wrestling ring that you buy from Ross together, and it'll be boring. They do nothing.
Yeah.
Because they're babies.
Chickens know how to fight.
They do, but they're not good against dogs. We had a rooster in our
or
backyard.
Raccoons.
My dog.
They don't fare too well against them coons, I tell you.
Oh.
And let me tell you something. Them coons will fight over that chicken. They love it so much.
Bro, I just had to like battle coons when I went camping. It wasn't cool. They ate everything. Wow, I was sleeping, But
that's crazy because I've been subsidizing these coons this whole time.
Right? Yeah. Right. Shit, man. Let's get to recent acquisitions.
I make a discount, girl, you can give it to me. Walmart employee, Target team member. Give me that shit, give me your phone number. Call me later when it's in stock, yo. We got that Casey Raft 2-pack. Gonna sell it to you out the motherfucking bag. Cause you hoodcast for life. Gonna be there, gonna take it real nice.
Recent acquisition, what we picked up this week. Yo, Fallen, what'd you pick up this week? Well, let me tell you. I did try out some of those Figures Toy Company's wrestling fans that are on Amazon. So I bought 2 of them. I didn't buy any of the fat wrestling fans because that's too realistic for me. So I bought like the dude with the sunglasses, like the pink shades, because I want him to like go around my Bret Hart figure. So, because you need fans for Bret Hart, Bret Hart's the shit in wrestling figure mythology. So you need fans of Bert. And so I bought another woman too, And what's cool is like they all come with a bunch of different hands. One of them is like a cell phone hand, so that the cell phone is molded in their hand. So you can use it for all kinds of shit. If you're doing Spider-Man doing something in a city, you have like the streetwalkers with their fucking phones in their hands, filming it and looking amazed, with a big O face.
I know you got the Bret Hart, but have you seen the pictures for the pre-order of the blow-in heart?
No, I've never seen a blowhard. I mean, I know blowhards. I know their names. Too.
Well, the blow-in heart drops soon.
Oh, yeah. You got to be ready for that drop too. I also like, I picked up a bunch of CT toys to sell, but I was like, you know what? I need one for myself, and I picked the Helverine to open. So that figure's dope as fuck, man. Like the flame claw hands, the multiple ones you get, the flames are like he's slashing. The only problem is the non-flame claw hands are blue. And he's in the brown suit, You know, so they don't give a fuck. It's China and it's CT Toys, but still,
China.
it doesn't matter. Still good. I also picked up from Target. I seen they got a new wave of WWE toys, so I picked up the new Mommy Rhea Ripley. And this figures, I don't necessarily pick up her figures because I don't like certain head sculpts of her. I think they're bad with her hair pulled back. This one finally has her hair down, and she's got the crow makeup, kind of like eye paint. So I thought it looked awesome, so I picked that up. And it's probably the best figure they made of her, like even better than the Ultimate that came with the ring. So, yeah.
Oh my God, I would let her shit her underwear and let her fucking put them on my face like chloroform, bro.
Dude, I can't do poop. No, I don't care how hot the fucking girl is.
I'd suck a fart out of her ass.
Right. You just wish her pussy was dry, huh?
Yep. I think she's hot, but she's not the hottest. Like, her shoulders are like way too manly, dude. Way too manly.
Everything else makes up for it, bro.
Sure. Yeah. But I think the shoulders kind of kill it for me. But
they're noticeable sometimes. But
yeah,
she's so hot that you kind of just don't even really care, right?
Like,
I mean, Cobra looks past the people with dicks when he's fucking them, so shoulders are nothing for some of us.
Hey. You know, sometimes there's balls down there.
Yeah.
He doesn't look at the balls though. He's concentrated on the dick.
Yeah.
The cock. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta apologize.
We refer to dicks as cock around here.
Right, sir. Some people raise cock around here, okay?
Yeah.
Cobra raises cock all the time.
We go to the cock store and we buy all kinds of tiny baby cocks.
Right.
You know?
The cockracy.
The cockracy manifest. That's what Cobra Zoo is called.
Yeah.
You can have a succulent meal there.
Yeah.
What'd you pick up, Cobra?
I got Buckshot from Skylanders Imaginators. I picked up Easter egg Star Strike Imaginator.
Way to be prepared.
What else did I get from Skylanders this week?
Oh my God!
I got creation crystals and a couple other cool little pieces I needed to fill out the collection.
How long were Skylanders in production? Because can't you just already have all of them?
No, I got
shut up about it now.
There's over 500 plus variants. But
what?
Yeah, it ran from 2011 to 2014.
And they made so fucking many of these.
Yeah, they a lot of each set kind of basically what they did. They had gimmick figures, then they would put out new characters, handful of those, and then do reposes of the original game ones.
I feel like every show we learn a little bit more about Skylanders, and
good for you. It's
every
good for the
every more that we do, like I just fucking hate myself, for it.
Yeah, dude, we die a little bit inside.
You motherfuckers will come around eventually.
So I had a really good month selling Pokemon, so I could take like $75 and buy you the rest of the fucking Skylanders that you need to complete your fucking set. All right, and then we can just shut the fuck up about them.
You're wrong.
And move on to the next fucking Turtles of.
Hey man, you guys hate, but at this point,
whatever.
At this point, I'm filling in the here and there ones, the little the last few.
Yeah, we get it.
And bro, these fucking Imaginators are getting expensive.
Well, imagine not fucking buying them and saving your money.
Yeah. And think of all the tens of dollars you'll save by not buying these things.
Yeah. He's like, bro, but I sell them at
I sell them, bro. I get money on them.
My
bro.
weekly flea market that's in my front yard, and I make $20, and I also barbecue.
Yeah.
And then in a post, I wonder why no one's coming by.
You motherfuckers are busters.
Cobra? Yeah. How much did you make at your yard sale today?
250.
How many Skybangers did you sell?
Yeah, compared to Pokemon that Chisel loaned you.
I mean, okay, so yeah, I only sold Pokemon here in here, but I did technically have a Skylanders sale online. So now what? But that was only $15.
Okay. So like 5% of your Pokemon sales, you
everything
yeah,
else.
there you go. Yeah.
What'd you pick up, Chisel?
It was technically your customer.
Yeah. The guy that I sent to you.
Oh wow. Your leftovers. Hey, but that's business. Business is business.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, no doubt.
Go over the street sweeper.
Hey,
Just
man,
picking up the leftovers.
Bro, I had the TV set up and the barbecue going. It was all good, man. Don't front.
Fucking a bunch of cocks running around and
Yeah.
half dead ones, and it's okay. What'd you pick up, Chisel?
So, fucking Epion Systems. This motherfucker must have got in my head or some shit. I got another fucking hot toy.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Not
So,
bad.
no, I got the deluxe Boba Fett that comes with the two different figures, the Tusken one and the one where he gets his armor back.
Yes. So, it's the one where his armor is like all scratched up and everything, like the original armor.
Yeah.
And then the
on Tython.
And then the newer armor, he has that too, or no?
No, not the re-armored. He's just got it back when he gets it out of the like the Razor Crest or whatever.
Okay.
When they're on Tython, where it's all scratched up.
Yes.
It's that version.
So,
And-
like, you had posted a
It's
picture
all
of
used
it.
up because Homeboy was wearing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been in the pit forever. So,
Yeah.
Also, like, you had posted a picture of it, and then, like, I made a comment, like, oh, they had those, like, they were giving away for free if you bought a certain amount on Hot Toys website or Sideshow, either one or something like that. And I was wrong. It wasn't that version. It was the re-armored version they were giving away for free if you bought so many figures. So,
And I really like the re-armored version. That might be my next one. I'm like,
Okay.
fuck, man. Now I'm going down this goddamn rabbit hole I didn't want to.
well, you should be able to get it for cheap because a lot of people, I almost did it. I almost paid, bought 2 Hot Toys and then you get a third one free, which would be the Boba Fett. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people did that. So a lot of people probably might be reselling that one that they got for free.
Yeah, that one. Huh?
So
Dude, I'm surprised that Hot Toys Star Wars seems more up your alley, bro.
yeah,
It does.
it's just something I didn't want to fucking do, but looks like I'm headed that way.
I can't
Originally,
wait to have
I went to
Stormtroopers
get-
and everything.
I originally went to go get the Biker Scout. The guy had the one with the speeder bike, and he was doing 50% off all Hot Toys.
Damn.
So I was like, I'll take it. And he goes, this guy just took it like 30 seconds before me.
Well,
So-
it's good because at least you'll have Hot Toys and have actually watched the movies.
You should have threw like
Yeah.
a little child fit and started like, throwing shit and then walking circles, laying on the ground and crying,
Yeah.
Or spinning like
all-
Homer.
all
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I saw it and I went and I told somebody else who collects Hot Toys. And then I was walking back and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know. I go back to my booth. I talk to Tara for a minute and she's like, where are you going to put it? And I was like, fuck that. I'm going to buy it. I go back and it fucking sold. If I didn't go stop and talk to her, I'd fucking own it right now.
Tell her to
Yeah.
pound sand.
Yeah.
Not easy
So-
having two ladies, bro.
Hey.
Yeah. Fuck.
Good job, but
So-
still got to do it.
So I got that, and then a friend of mine, he got these. They're look like Labubus, but they're Ewoks.
Oh yeah, I've seen those the new ones. Yeah.
Yeah, the new ones. So I got a couple of those, and
I haven't
There
seen
was
any,
something
I haven't
else
seen
I
any,
got.
I haven't seen any bootlegs of those yet, so I'm waiting. I'm the bootleg
Yeah.
king, man. That's what I do.
Yeah, speaking of Labubus, how about Danny, the Fag Fag?
Look, I'm on his side, man, about Labubu Cell, dude. And I look, I don't collect them or nothing. I don't even sport one on anything. I gave the one real Labubu I have back to Amy, the fig wife, and she don't even fucking want it. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna sell it in the shop then, because I don't give a fuck. I got more Labubus coming in, bootleg ones, Lafufus.
I need a bootleg for the show, man.
I got like Starbucks fucking uniforms and shit for them. They're gonna fucking sell, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I've gone through so many cases of fucking Labubu. It's fucking ridiculous.
Although I haven't sold any of the Disney shit yet, but I just put it in the store. The Disney Labubus, they're not Labubus, but they're Pop Mart Disney. Fucking,
the Pop Mart Disney ones, yeah.
Disney Family, I think
saw those in there.
Yeah. But everyone wants the Goofy. The Goofy is the best one, and I gave my wife a pick because this time like the bootlegs actually came in the box. Like you don't know, you can't even scan the bottom and see what it is because normal Disney ones or some of the Labubus you can scan the bottom and see what it is. There's like a trick to it, but
yo,
you can't because they use the same box.
Hey, sorry to cut you off. FBI system, if you're listening, go on to IG Pot of Gold and tell them the store sucks.
I mean, you do what you want. Live your life. You could wear a hat.
Cobra did, and now he's not allowed in the store. So
yeah, we don't like your kind around here. Pound sand.
Speaking of sand, I went in there to sell some fucking Legos to Seneca, and this fucking cocksucker got all tethered up and his feathers all ruffled. And
really?
It was a whole bullshit. Listen to the after show.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to have to hear that on the after show. Because there is no next segment. There is no answer the call. Because nobody fucking called in. Also, it's my fault. I uploaded the show that's on the main show late. So it's kind of my fault. But, you know, you go with the punches, and sometimes you got to kick rocks or pound sand, you know? You got to do one or the other, and we're about to do both of them.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we're about to get the fuck out of here and then go to the after show where you non-Patreon subscribers can't hear the bullshit that we fucking talk about. And that makes me really sad.
Yeah, me too. And because I really wish I could tell you guys, but you know, come on.
Sometimes, like, I cry and it makes it juicier, you know, and then I get grossed out. It's too wet.
Dude, did you know that in fucking Africa, there's a thing where they actually put fucking herbs on the woman's vagina to dry it out so it's not all fucking slippery?
Bro, I need to go. Wait.
They do say every man and woman is from came from Africa. There's your roots, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, dude, it's like a whole fucking thing in New Guinea, I think. Something like that. That area, it's a whole fucking thing where the dudes fucking like crushed it, you know, like a fucking dry rub.
They crushed it.
And put the fucking herbs and everything on it. So
if it wasn't such a end of an era, I would say that other country's name, you know what I'm saying?
It's not like a Salisbury steak. You just like sprinkle some shit on it, you know.
Croutons and shit.
And fucking have a salad, you know. Oh yeah, toss the salad first, but you know.
Yeah, man, it's a Caesar salad.
All right, we're on a roll. Let's get to the fucking after show. Peace.